Hello guys, how are you? This is a fifth session of the Linux Mint tutorial. It's Goli. So today I wanna talk to you about the system setting in the Linux Mint today. So in the left side of your screen, you can see the icon of the Mint, and by clicking on that, come to the system setting. You can see here by default it's in the favorite tool, favorite bar. So if you click on that, you will see this window. So somehow it's really familiar because it looks like Windows, but it has some different features. The first one is the appearance. So by there are four options here that you can adjust them. They are for the Windows and for the for the appearance of your Linux. The first one is background. So by clicking on background, you can see different defaults background for the Linux Mint, and in the left side there are different themes of that. So Tara, Tessa, Tina, and Trika. There are the default background of the Linux Mint. So here there are images, and this one is setting. You can adjust the setting. You can see here zoom it, zoom out, or solid colors. You can add them or change the solid color of your background. This second one is effects. If you come to the effects, you can, by turning on or turning off these features, you will see some changes in the windows, in the toolbars, and but I don't want to go in detail in all of them because the video would be boring. So you can do it by yourself. I just tell you what they do. And here for the customize, if you turn on the customize, you can adjust and you can create your background and create your features for the windows, which will be appeared on the desktop. And the second one is a font selection for the Ubuntu, for the Mint, but here all of them is written Ubuntu because the Mint is based on Ubuntu. So I suggest you that don't change them because the Ubuntu regular is the best and is the is the I think is the most readable font. So I think it's not a good idea to change them. But anyway, if you want, you can do it. And here you can see the change the size of the font and all things related to the font and to the text, and you can find it here. The last option in the appearance is the themes in the Linux. By clicking on them, so the first one, window border, let me open a window that I can show you the changes that you will see. The first one, if you click on them, well, I will choose the black one. Here you can see right now it's black, and if I change them to mint Y, mint Y, so here you can see there are this is white now. The second one is the icons in the files. Right now you can see there are lots of colors here. For example, I will choose this one, the orange one, and now you can see all the files are changed. So you can choose which whatever you want. My preference is mint mint X. Yeah, it's okay for me. You can see all of them are green because the basic color for the mint is green. The third one is controls. If you click on them, you will see many options. If you click on them, you can see right now they are completely changed. And if I choose, for example, another one, you can see the changes would be applied on my Windows. This one is about mouse pointer. There are black and white one. I choose the black one, but if you want, you can choose the white one. You can see here right now the pointer is white, and now the pointer is black. And the last one is desktop. So if you click on that, by changing them, you can see color as well here. Let me, for example, choose the blue one. Here you can see there are blue and white, and the background of this logo for the Linux Mint right now is blue. If I choose another one, let's choose the red. You can see it's red. Yeah, that's it for the desktops and for the background settings. And here you can add or remove. You can add desktop. The Mint will go to the servers for the Mint and download the new desktops, and yeah, you can read them. read the reviews and yeah, everything. The last one is setting, but and also here you can adjust some setting related to the terms of the Linux Mint. So let's go to the preferences. Here you can see many icons for the preferences. Let me close this window. Now here you can see many preferences here, accessibility, account details, and apples. So let's go into them. The first one is accessibility. So here you can see the mouse, the keyboard, the typing assistance. For example, if I come to the mouse and or or keyboard, and you can see here right now if I have a virtual keyboard on the top of the screen by turning it off, so I don't have it now. And going to the mouse, so if I turn it on, you can change some options about the maximum speed of the mouse and the, acceleration time, so you can adjust them in a way that you are that you feel more convenient. The second one is the account detail. Right now my account name is Goli, and this is the password, and if you want to add the picture, you can click here, add the picture, or even upload the picture for your account. This one is about the date and time. So right now my time is in Berlin in Europe, so and the clock is based on 24 hours, and you can change it to the 12 hours per day, and you can change the first day of the week, or everything related to the time and the region, and you can change it here. And about the desktop, you can see here right now if the computer, the home, the trash, and mounted drivers and network. So if I turn this option off right now, in the left side you don't see my computer icon anymore, but right now you can see and also about the trash, if I turn it on, you can see the trash icon here, and if I turn it off, you won't see it again. So this window is related to the icons which will be shown on the desktop. And also the general setting, the online accounts, which is really important. You can log into your accounts here, the Google account, Facebook, Microsoft, and some other accounts that you have online. If you want to log in, so this file manage your online accounts. And the preferred application is the default application by the Linux Mint, and if you download or install new applications, so for sure you can change them here, but by default they are the default application and preferred applications on Linux Mint. And also the screen saver, if you come here, you can see, okay, after how many minutes the screen saver will be shown. So delay before locking, or you can adjust all the settings here. And also for the customize, you can here change the date and time and everything. And also here, so they were the preferences for the Linux Mint. And also here is the language icon. You can change the language, download the new languages for your Linux. The third one is hardware, the Bluetooth, mouse, network, and the hardware on your Linux Mint. For example, let's go to the mouse and touchpad. So you can here change some settings and add some features by touching your touchpad. Or yes, here for example, you can see the position of the pointer and scrolling direction. Or they are, I suggest don't change them, because they are not too much important, so you can ignore them. But if you want, you can change them here. And you can for the double click timeout, or for the pointer size and speed. And let me change this one. You can see the size of pointer has been changed. I put it in the default. And also the speed, you can make it slow or fast. And also whatever you want, you can do it here. Also the power management, here you can adjust the times. For example, after many minutes, how many minutes the screen would be turned off. Or here suspend when inactive for right now is never, but you can change it. And the last one is administration, driver manager, firewall, login window, software sources, and also user and groups. For example, for the firewall, as always, you have to enter the password. I enter it, and here you can see the firewall. Right now it doesn't work because it's written getting started. So this is the first time that I come to the firewall here, because I already I installed the Linux Mint just for this tutorial. So you can turn it, the state is off here, you can turn it on, and right now you can see the icon is turned on, and you can for controlling the incoming and outgoing links and ports. So if you wanna exactly know how it works, so you can come here. This is written how to get started and everything, and you can apply your changes and apply your strategies for the firewall of your Linux. Another one is login window, the window which you boot your system, and you enter the password here. You can see the setting for that here. As the background is black here, you can change the color, you can change the theme and the picture also. And there are for the users, for the setting here, I'll manual login, so it's off. And here you can also change some options about the login window. Another one is let's go to the software sources. You should enter your password again, and here you can see that, but already we we adjusted it in the software manager. So right now these two links are for the primary and the secondary links that Linux Mint send a request for downloading the softwares and something. So right now we already applied some changes here, so we don't wanna add any changes more. And yeah, this one is a driver manager for the Linux. So let it be updated. So now you can see there are no any important issues here, so everything is working properly, and everything is okay. So I most of the time the driver managers will be adapted to the drivers in Linux will be adapted to the your machine, so automatically, so you don't need to change anything. But if there are some big problems that you want to change them, reinstall or or update the drivers, you can come here and make changes by yourself. And also in the update manager you can go there here, you can go there and install your updates. So it was for this session. I would that you like it, and please subscribe and like my channel. So I will see you in next session. Goodbye.